Alright, so today's video honestly kind of reminds me of all those stories from back in like the summer and going forward from the summer where people were like, they were going into Walmart, they were just doing random things to tamper with items in the store. Of course, you know, the whole ice cream licking thing, that was like a really big thing for a while. For a few weeks, that was going on like pretty much everywhere after people realized that they could get some 15 minutes of fame from it. And then there was also people who were going around putting Nair in shampoo and ruining people's hair and just doing all kinds of wild shit, like using deodorant from the store's shelf and then putting it back because they apparently can't afford like a $4 stick of deodorant at the most. But in reality, I think this one is even more bizarre because when I think of stories like that, I can at least I guess fundamentally understand why somebody would do something like that. When you lick ice cream for some attention on the internet and from, you know, attention from the news and stuff like that, at least you get to taste the ice cream and at least there's like some attention to your name and stuff like that. And with deodorant, like, yeah, at least you can smell decent for 24 hours? I guess. Yeah, I can see what you're doing there, but this one I'm just not sure about. So, I saw a news story and it was headlined, "Pill bottles full of bedbugs found in Walmart jacket men's department prompts investigation." And when I saw this, I was completely confused on what was going on here because like it would never cross my mind that somebody would like intentionally do something like this, like they would go into a Walmart and like intentionally spread bedbugs throughout a store like this, but apparently this is what happened. So, it's not uncommon to have an occasional influx of bedbugs at a motel, but at a Walmart? That's exactly what police in northwestern Pennsylvania are investigating after several of the creepy critters were found crawling around a Walmart men's fitting room. Pill bottles containing the bugs were also found in the store. Law enforcement officers believe that the bugs were deliberately released into the Walmart near Erie. The motive is not known. Yeah, obviously the motive is not known because I can't think of a fucking motive to do something like this. And this is just, it's a bizarre story, obviously. I mean, it doesn't even make sense that somebody would do this. Because number one, we're going to figure out that they have not found out who has done this yet. It's not like this person, you know, was easily catchable, like they found out the same day or anything like that. So, while they're searching for a suspect, they still have not found one, and this person didn't come forward. They, I don't think, recorded it and put it on social media, which, you know, that's pretty common in a lot of these cases, where these dumbass people, they do stupid things, and they have to record themselves doing it and show pretty much the entire internet that they've committed a crime or done something that's going to get them in trouble. So from my knowledge, I just don't see what exactly is going on here and why this would be done. So of course I can't see a motive behind it because you can't really clout chase off of something like this if you don't openly admit to doing it and like, you know, try and draw attention to the fact that you're doing it and the police haven't been able to catch you. So the fact that these bedbugs were deliberately released into the Walmart even raises more questions to me too, because out of everything that you could do in a Walmart, like out of everything that you could possibly want to do, why is it that you want to release bedbugs? Because let's be honest, like there are more harmful bugs out there, but it's just disgusting to have bedbugs in anywhere. You know, they're just it's very nasty. Okay, so the fact that they're just apparently in this Walmart because they were there intentionally now is going to, number one, ruin the reputation of this Walmart and is going to possibly also bring a bunch of bedbug infestations into people's homes. I mean, bedbugs, they spread pretty easily, you know, it's not like it's hard to get them, especially if you go in somewhere like this and, I don't know, you rub up against the wrong jacket or something like that these were put into deliberately or something, you know, things like that can happen. But why would you even want to do any of that? Because, I don't know, like, I guess people could say like, oh, it's just a prank, but it's in reality, it's not even really a fucking prank because in order to really like do a prank and for it to be funny, like you would think you would want to sit there and be able to like see the reaction, right? Like you would think in order for a prank to be successful and for you to enjoy the fact that you just did something, that you should be able to see the repercussions of what happened, right? If I pull a prank on my friend and I put a bucket of water above the door, and I trap him into where when he walks through the door, the bucket of water comes down and splashes on his head. Pretty harmless prank, but it's not really fucking funny if I'm not there to see what actually happens. If I'm not there to see the reaction and to see my plan come to fruition, there's not really any comedy to it. Like at this point, you're just being an asshole. You're not doing anything funny. You're just purposely spreading these bugs in a store for the sake of spreading bugs in a store. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. So anyway, an employee at the Walmart in Edinburgh, Pennsylvania first found a closed pill bottle containing live bed bugs on Thursday, police said. The bottle was found inside of a boy's jacket, which was for sale. The jacket was, quote, disposed of, according to police. And Ecolab, a company focused on, quote, clean water, safe food, and healthy environments, according to its website, came to the Walmart the next day. An Ecolab employee found and identified the bed bugs in the men's fitting room. So this person just went through fucking Walmart and decided, you know, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and put live bed bugs and pill bottles in the clothing. Like, I don't understand why. Like, once again, people are gonna say, oh, it's a prank, but it's not a prank. Now, obviously, the good news is that the jacket was disposed of, because obviously, you know, you don't want that sitting around in the store and festering some sort of infestation that could go home with even more people, or, you know, just cause more problems than there already is. Because, let's be honest, this Walmart is already dealing with a very serious reputation issue, because this has become national news at this point. But police were alerted after a second closed pill bottle was found on Saturday. The second bottle contained several dead bed bugs and was found in the men's department near the belts, according to the police. Our third-party pest management service has visited the store and after conducting a thorough review found no evidence of an infestation, a Walmart spokesperson said in an email to USA Today. So I guess the good news is that this store that obviously dealt with probably the most bizarre thing I've really seen out of all these like targeted Walmart things. I don't even really know what to call them, to be honest. Just people being horrible people in Walmart. Maybe that's just a good phrase to put it through as. At least this hasn't led to an infestation, because I mean this like very, very quickly could have gotten out of hand. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. You bring bugs like this into somewhere like Walmart, you know, it can get bad pretty quickly. I mean, bed bugs ravage houses pretty quickly, you know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine how they could really, I guess, get through a Walmart. Now, once again, the only thing that I'm kind of wondering here is because, like they said, they found live bugs in the men's changing room, which to me sounds like they have now found bugs that are outside of the pill bottles. So I guess the problem's not contained to the pill bottles that this person brought into the store. So it's not an infestation, but the bugs have gotten out of these pill bottles and have, you know, gotten into other things. So people who have been to that Walmart definitely need to be on the lookout, because they very easily could be bringing these home. I mean, if you find them in the men's room, right, the changing room, very simply, all it takes is like you go in there changing clothes and stuff, trying on new stuff, and it just literally lodges into some clothes that you're actually wearing around the store, not even ones that you're buying or anything, or even ones that you're buying and taking home. Like it gets into a product that is going back to your house, and all of a sudden you might have bed bugs at your house. And I mean, you wouldn't necessarily, I guess, expect for something like that to go down, you know what I'm saying? Especially with like bed bugs. I mean, lice, maybe, because like you go into a Walmart, people are always putting on the hats and stuff like that, and you know how some people are, they got lice and shit like that. I can see that, right? Like I would never put on a hat or anything from Walmart, or really, I guess, any department store or anything that I guess is out and available, I would not be putting on. But it's not really the same thing, because, you know, you never really would expect something like this to happen. But we believe this to be an isolated incident and are taking all the necessary steps to help ensure a safe environment for customers and associates. We will continue working with law enforcement as they conduct their investigation. The second bottle found at the store has been submitted for forensic analysis, according to police. Surveillance video from the store is also under review. Police said Walmart verified the incident was isolated after reaching out to other stores in the area. So apparently they reached out to other Walmarts, they kind of checked through, made sure there wasn't, you know, any fucking bottles full of, you know, bed bugs just sitting around on the store shelves or anything like that. That would be, I would say, a nightmare to have to deal with. Walmart employees already deal with so much. You know, they already deal with so much just shit. If I were a Walmart employee and, you know, my boss comes to me and he's like, hey, Optimus, listen, I know this probably isn't going to be the best thing I've ever asked you to do, but you need to go look for bed bugs all through the store. I'd probably quit. That just was not in the job description, right? So, bed bugs can be found worldwide according to the CDC. They do not spread disease, they can live for, quote, several months without feeding and are not considered dangerous, but they can infest areas where people sleep, and their bites can trigger serious allergic reactions, the CDC says. And obviously, allergic reactions, they can be pretty serious, so the fact that this person is putting people's health in risk like this is just really messed up. I mean, if people can have serious allergic reactions, and they're going to be getting bit by these bed bugs and stuff, that's just, it's fucked up, right? Like, why would you do that to people? Why would you even consider doing that to people? I have no idea. Like, you just got to be a very low-down person to even consider it. But all in all, I think that this is another story that just shows how it's sad that you can't go to a Walmart without thinking about shit like this, right? There's videos of people who have gotten their hair removed because people put Nair in shampoo at Walmart. Like, that's not even a prank. You don't even get to see the reaction. You're just doing harm to people, okay? And then there's, of course, the ice cream licking videos, and they have to lock up the ice cream in some stores now. And the other day I went to Walmart for the first time in a very long time. I avoid Walmart like the plague, okay? So I went there for the first time a couple days ago, and they have locked up so much shit that just isn't even like food related that it's ridiculous. Like, they've locked up children's toys now. I don't know if you guys know what these like little LOL things are. I mean, I don't know, they're like kids' toys. I don't know, there's some sort of like puzzle or something. I don't know. They're like some new kids fad or something, but like they're all completely locked up, okay? Because Walmart simply can't trust people not to steal shit from the store. And apparently you can't go into Walmart in Pennsylvania without hoping that someone has checked the store thoroughly for bed bugs, because people are going in and dropping pill bottles of bed bugs all over the store's departments. It's like, what? What are you doing? I mean, there's not an area of Walmart that it hasn't been affected in some way that I've noticed. I mean, they have to lock up some food because people were filming themselves licking it, okay? They have to they have to lock up toys because people were stealing them. They have to lock up some of the deodorant and shampoo and stuff like that because people use that shit right off of the store shelf and put it back, or they steal it. Same thing in electronics. Like, they gotta lock up even more of the electronics now. It's insane. It's ridiculous, man. It just, another story showing how bad it's really getting in a lot of these Walmarts, man. And hopefully it remains an isolated incident, but it's just another story that for me personally shows why I don't like going into Walmarts. And I obviously hope whoever did this gets caught, because what they did is a crime, even though I'm pretty sure they're not going to get charged with anything very serious, because in a lot of these other situations, people did not get charged with anything psychotic. So in all reality, this person will probably get something very minor if they do get caught. So, I mean, they are revealing all the surveillance camera and stuff. But thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel. Follow me over on Twitter at @SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. It's a surefire way to get notifications of all my newest content. Thank you to my channel members. Your support helps my channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, just not going to Walmart, and signing out.